If you could see yourself as I see you, you would know that you are divinely powerful. This is the January message from the Sapphire Blue Solar Color Energy. Welcome to the Color Revolution here at the Sacred Stories podcast series, where we are accessing new dimensions of color to support every aspect of your life. It's time to let energy work for you. Hi, Helen Heinmiller here with EvolvingTruths.com. I'm an author, spiritual teacher, and healer, but most importantly known these days as the Queen of Color, because color is what I'm all about. And not just any color, but the next dimensions of color that are available to us now to help us experience a new way of living and a new way of healing. These new dimensions are called the solar color energies. Before we begin, I want to encourage you, if you haven't already, to sign up for the Sacred Stories podcasts and join this incredible community of spiritual teachers here to help you become the next great version of you. First, I want to thank you for taking your precious time to be a part of this sacred colored-filled space that we are creating for the next 30 minutes, where you will learn about the incredible solar color energies that the universe has made available to us. And as I said, these new color energies are very easy to work with and bring amazing results to anyone who is willing to work with them. The most exciting news is that in this new way of living, we don't have to work so hard anymore. The only work that we need to do is give permission to these new color allies to do the hard work for us and invest just a little bit of our time each day to work with them. And I will have an exciting gift for you at the end of this podcast to help you get started. I can't emphasize enough that working with the solar color energies is easy, it's relaxing, and it's healing. In this bi-monthly podcast on the first and third Mondays of each month, we are going to learn a little, share a little, and join in a group meditation to heal a lot. So let me ask you, are you feeling stuck in your life? Is maintaining a healthy body and healthy stress levels a challenge these days? Do you have trouble sleeping? Or do you feel overwhelmed or anxious much of the time? Do you feel like abundance is out of reach for you? If you answer yes to any of these questions, then I can tell you that the new dimensions of color energies can help you. Or are things going great for you and you want to experience the next dimension of living life on this amazing planet? Solar color energies can help you color your life amazing. Are you an artist, musician, healer, or author? Do you want to embed a new dimension of energy into your work that will bring new healing qualities through your gifts to the world? You can have a greater impact on the world using these new gifts. Everyone I work with in my practice who have used the new healing tools are surprised at how deceptively simple they are to use. The answers to all of our challenges are right here in this present moment. We just need to know where to look and to do a little work, of course. For many years in my struggles, I used to say to myself, when I get back home to heaven, I'm going to have a talk with God about this woman thing, or this weight thing, or this money thing that's going on down here on earth. I worked so hard for a long, long time, searching for answers to some pretty difficult challenges in my health and blocks to success. And I've experienced many dark nights of the soul, believe me. I know pain. I know struggle. I know what it's like to feel absolutely invisible. Life on earth can be very intense and challenging. What I want you to know is that up until a few years ago, we really did not have a choice. It was the way it had to be in the old energies that surrounded the earth. This was the conditions that we agreed to come here to operate in, and we agreed to forget all about the plan for humanity. Up until about the year 2000, we only had this choice. We agreed to operate under a contract of learning our soul lessons through lack, struggle, and pain. And we did an excellent job of this, don't you think? But the wonderful news is that all our hard work has brought us to this new moment in time in our human evolution, where we have accomplished enough under the old contract to bring in the new energies. And the new energies bring a new contract that says we can experience our soul lessons through affluence, ease, and joy. Hallelujah. And this is why the solar color energies are able to communicate with us and help us now. This means we don't have to work as hard to achieve healing. We don't have to look for a magic pill from somebody else like we used to. This is amazing stuff. Isn't it what we've been asking for? If you are like me, you have had enough of running on a hamster wheel, working so hard to heal and achieve your goals and getting nowhere. It's time to jump on over to the color wheel that's more like riding a Ferris wheel, where you can sit back, listen to beautiful healing music, and give the solar color energies your permission to move into your energy field and dissolve the painful wounds and the misprogrammed beliefs that have caused you to believe that you are not enough or that you can't heal or achieve your dreams. We still need to make a daily commitment to give a little of our precious time to ourselves, but I have come to realize that it's not sacrificing my time, but investing in myself. And I make it a point to set some time aside for myself each day now. How much time do you invest in yourself? Because I did the work to change how I view myself, I have been blessed to receive this new knowledge about the solar color energies that I work with today and can now share with you. The solar colors have helped me to create several different meditation programs and an online course that are easy to use to suit your needs. And you'll learn more about these programs as we go through the upcoming podcasts throughout the year. Are you ready to join me in the color revolution? I'm excited for you because I know what this journey has done for me. There is so much to learn from these solar color energies, and this will be our journey together this year. The solar color energies have important messages to share with us. So if you are ready to be part of a dynamic, color-energized community that's all about freeing ourselves to be the next greatest version of who we came here to be, we're going to start by focusing on an important message from one of the solar color energies each month, creating a journey I like to call a year of color. The 12 solar color energies that we will work with in our year of color are Sapphire Blue, Sunshine Yellow, Crystalline Pink, Pure White, Emerald Green, Ruby Gold, Violet, Aquamarine, Magenta, Gold, Peach, and Opal, in that order. We're going to start this wonderful new year of 2017 off with Sapphire Blue's powerful message about claiming our divine power. In our second January podcast on Monday, January 16, we will continue learning more about how solar color light operates here on Earth and in our soul journey. But right now, let's hear from Sapphire Blue and its transforming message about our divine power. So to start, I will repeat Sapphire Blue's message again. If you could see yourself as I see you, you would know that you are divinely powerful. Sapphire Blue wants us to know that we contain within us the divine power of love. It's not talking about the power we see displayed in the world that is about domination over things or people. That is a fear-based power. The divine power that we have access to comes from the power of love. There are only two forms of conscious expression that we can have on Earth in any moment in our lives. They are fear-based experiences or love-based experiences. Fear-based living creates a vacuum that can easily be manipulated with negative thoughts and actions. Love-based living is absolute. There is no void to fill. The divine power is the life force that is at the back of everything in existence. It is a constant source of power and a creative force that brings everything to life. Every dream you have, every idea, every expression of art and music, every physical perfection is created from divine power. Many of our troubles are because we come at our challenges through the lens of fear. There's no judgment here. It's very easy to do, and it's what we have been programmed to do and think. Let me give you an example from my own experience. I grew up believing that I was supposed to suffer, and that suffering was a normal part of life and even a badge of courage. And there's no judgment here, because this is a part of the old energy's way of thinking, and it was before the new energies were available on Earth. But this misprogrammed belief blocked me from my divine power and created a vacuum in me that was filled with fear. So I struggled in life, creating a pattern for myself of having to experience a lot of pain before I achieved anything. These misprogrammed beliefs blocked my connection to my divine power. I achieved many great things in life, but I always experienced great blocks that I had to get through, and that wasted a lot of my energy. Have you had similar limiting thoughts about life? Many of us have very limiting views about our physical bodies, too. Many times what blocks us from pain relief or healing is that on the subconscious level, and maybe even the conscious level, we fear that we cannot heal, or we do not deserve to heal, or that we're supposed to suffer, like in my case. There are so many different negative influences that have programmed us to believe that we do not have the divine power to heal. And this goes the same for our mental, emotional, and spiritual problems, too. Sapphire Blue's message for us in this wonderful start of the new year in 2017 is that we are divinely powerful. We have the light of divine power inside of us. We have no limits other than the ones that we buy into or put on ourselves. When we move into our divine power, we realize that we don't have to work for what we want. Divine power naturally attracts what we desire to experience. We become a part of the universal flow of creation, so what we desire manifests naturally. Now, many of us haven't a clue where to begin to release these misprogrammed thoughts and wounds that block us from living from our divine power. The beauty is that we have help with us like never before. Sapphire Blue's energy is a very concise, sharp energy that likes to get into our energy field and reorder our systems as quickly as possible. It has the archetype of the father figure. When you connect with this energy, know that you are giving permission to bring back your divine power to heal and create anything you want. We don't have time to spin on our little hamster wheels anymore. It's time that we hop over onto the color wheel and get with the new Color Revolution's way of healing to begin to make our world and the whole world a better place to live. Take a look at what's going on in your life that you would like to change. Sapphire Blue asks, where do you feel vacuums that fear has created? Where do you want to take back your power? Is it with your health? Is it with your relationships? Is it with your dreams and goals? Every vacuum in your life can be refilled with the energy of divine power. Whenever I'm confronted with a relationship problem or a physical problem that won't heal or a lack of energy or enthusiasm for a project I'm working on, I call in Sapphire Blue to clear out every wound and misprogrammed thought that tells me I lack the divine power to succeed. And most importantly, I need to emphasize that claiming your divine power does not take power away from anyone else, because it comes from that part of you connected to the one source of creation, which you may call God or the I Am Presence or something else. Sapphire Blue asks to be invited into your inner light and expanded out into your entire energy field so you can walk throughout the day in a field of divine power. This will not only help you rebalance your energy systems, but will also be available to anyone who walks into your expanded field. This is how it's done. This is how healing can come to our world, one soul light at a time. Through you, through your light, through your divine power. Today, I invite you to give the Sapphire Blue solar color energy permission to work with you in clearing the fear-based blocks to your divine power. Later in this program, I'm going to show you my technique called the Soul Light Manifestation Meditation that can help you expand your energy field around you and bring more of your soul light power into your earth experience. And then we will invite in the Sapphire Blue solar color energy to reintroduce you to your divine power during our group meditation. Before we do this, I have a few minutes to answer a couple of common questions that I get about the solar color energies. And I want to invite you to send any questions you have for me to thecolorrevolution@verizon.net. That's thecolorrevolution@verizon.net. Let me know what you need clarification on to feel comfortable working with these new allies that can make your life so much easier. I really want to hear from you. In the second podcast of each month, I will spend more time answering questions that come up about working with the solar colors. So the first question comes from Allie in Pottstown, Pennsylvania. Allie asks, when using the solar color meditation programs, how long does the energy last? Do I need to do this repeatedly to get the full effect? First, Allie, thank you for this great question. The answer is that we do need to work with these solar colors as often as we can. I will be discussing this in greater detail in our next podcast, but the solar color energies carry the same frequencies of our body's energy systems, and they act like tuning forks to bring us back into balance, much like a guitar player needs to retune the strings on the guitar each time it's played. We are exposed every day to negative energies, toxins, and impure foods that create imbalances in our energy systems. So we need to use these new gifts as tools in our maintenance toolkit to stay in balance. Now, you can choose to only work with them when something comes up, but I think it's much better to work to stay in balance as much as possible. I have another great question that comes from Melissa in Westchester, Pennsylvania. Melissa asks, I have just started the Heal with Color online program, and I'm wondering, how does my body heal even when I fall asleep and I am not conscious of the meditation or music that I am listening to? I have to tell you, Melissa, that this is the most frequent question I get from people who are just starting to use the meditation programs. So thank you for bringing this one up. The meditation programs use special music designed to put you into the deepest state of relaxation where healing occurs. The solar color energies also work at the deepest levels of our energy systems, and they also create the relaxation you experience. This is why you will hear me give warnings repeatedly in my programs, especially the Heal with Color online course, not to drive or operate machinery or even use these programs if your attention is needed elsewhere, because of this deeply relaxing effect. And this is a great effect because this is where the healing actually takes place on the cellular level. And the great thing is that you get these results even if you're not aware of the process. I would love to answer more questions now, but it's time to move on to the best part of the podcast, and that's the group meditation. I would like to take this time in our last minutes together to do a short group meditation and call in the Sapphire Blue solar color energy to begin the healing process of reclaiming our divine power and reconnecting to our divine soul light. I'm going to start by putting some music on, and while I do this, I want you to get as comfortable as you can in a seated position or lying down if you like. Now, first, I'm going to help you expand your soul light and then invite in the Sapphire Blue solar color energy to tap into your magnificent divine power. And then we will create a group soul light, and I'll show you how you can heal others and bless the whole world using color. So join me now. Close your eyes and bring your focus to your heart center. Now, I want you to start by connecting to the feeling of really loving yourself as a worthy, perfectly unique, divine gift to the world, and an expression of the I Am presence or God. Really feel a self-love and an adoration for yourself. To love yourself, you must experience compassion for yourself and all you have gone through in this lifetime. your struggles, your obstacles, and your physical challenges, as well as your triumphs. Through all of your experiences, you are still here moving forward in life, doing your very best in each moment. Really adore yourself. It's so important to honor and love the Creator's masterpiece that you and all of us are. Next, I want you to fill your heart space up with so much compassionate love that you feel your heart stretch and grow larger. And if you cannot feel this, then just imagine it is happening. Just love yourself and hold this a moment longer. Now become aware of a column of bright white light that comes down through the crown of your head, down through your heart center, and all the way down and out your feet into the earth. This is your soul light. Your soul light is ready to fill you even more, to help manifest all of your dreams for health, love, peace, and success, but also to become the light of God in your tiny corner of the world. So let us expand this light out, feeling this column of light growing in all directions, out past your shoulders and stretching out to about 8 feet around you. Notice that you now stand in the middle of the most powerful part of you that is a greater expression of the light and love that is in all of us. If you do this practice every day with the deep intention of holding this expansion of your divine soul light, you will begin the process of healing every part of you, and without further effort, positively affect everyone that you encounter during the day as they walk into your magnificent field of light. Let's take a few more seconds to let this new powerful reality sink in. Now it is time to invite in your new healing ally, the Sapphire Blue solar color energy, to help restore your connection to your divine power. See, feel, or imagine a beautiful, sparkling sapphire blue light filling your expanded field with its amazing healing energy. Feel the power and truth that it brings back to you as you remember who you are, the light and the love of God, the I Am in creation. You are powerful. It is your divine birthright and soul right to be this power of love, to heal what needs healed, to realize your dreams and goals. Sapphire Blue is here to help you claim this. Feel your power in this moment. And now we can do this for the world and each other. Let us send the gift of our divine sapphire blue soul light up above our heads, joining all our lights together to create one new powerful sapphire blue group soul light. See this immense blue light rise above the earth all the way up to the edge of our atmosphere, and then stretch out to form a brilliant sapphire blue blanket of light, larger than the earth itself. Now watch this sparkling blue blanket gently fall down, draping the earth with its healing light. See it fall down through the tall buildings in the world, down through our bodies and into the earth itself, covering and sinking into every war-torn area in the world, blanketing all the emotionally wounded souls who cause others harm, embracing the damage and heartbroken communities struggling to survive, and all of the families and individuals around the world living in fear. See each of them wrapped in a sapphire blue blanket of divine power, comforting, protecting, and healing them. Send the world this group soul light. Help illuminate the darkness. See this blanket of light moving into the animal kingdom and the polluted and damaged waters and the earth itself. Join with the Sapphire Blue solar color energy in bringing a new healing divine power to these people, places, and things that is about love and not fear. We also send our powerful Sapphire Blue group soul light to our special intentions today. We send it to Alan in Ohio, who is suffering from a throat condition. We send it to Don at the request of Cindy in Pennsylvania, who has found out he has cancer in his neck. I personally ask that we send our group soul light to my parents, Bernie and Sherry, who have declining health issues. Trust that the light knows exactly where to go. Let us see each of them wrapped in a sapphire blue light to bring forth their divine power to heal. And let's take a moment now to add your personal support requests for yourself or someone you know who needs our light today. Sapphire Blue wants to remind us that this is our power. This is how we help heal the world. This is one new way that we can help each other. We need to take actions in the physical sense, of course, to help aid those in need, but we can also easily send the divine power of love to illuminate those dark places that are out of our reach. And we can send light to each other and help awaken the power within ourselves to heal. Are you ready to take back your divine power? Are you ready to claim your divine authority to live the life you want to live? Filled with health and abundance and success, and personal power to shine your light in your corner of the world? Are you ready to heal the world by healing yourself? Call on the solar color energy of Sapphire Blue each day and claim your divine power. Let's bring Sapphire Blue's message into our world this month and watch what happens. If you could see yourself as I see you, you would know that you are divinely powerful. Before we end this lovely and important time together today, I have a special offer that I would like to tell you about. I am so pleased to be able to provide you with a free download of the Soul Light Manifestation Meditation for you to use and learn how to empower yourself and the world. You can find this download on my homepage at www.evolvingtruths.com. I feel that it is important that as many people as possible have this technique to use to help change our world. And it is an easy practice that you can use to bring in the solar color energies. You can do this for yourself, and you can send light to others. It's a great addition to any prayer or meditation group. This is a new way for you to bring light and the new dimensions of color into our precious world. The solar color energies have helped me develop several different, easy-to-use meditation therapies that give a variety of choices on how to bring solar color into your life. I encourage you to check out my solar color energy programs, including the Deep Relaxation Color Energy Meditation and the deluxe version, which allows you to customize your healing program. And also, if you want an even deeper integration experience with these energies, you may want to try the Heal with Color online course, which gives you the deepest and most profound integration of the color energies. I am honored that you have joined me today in the Color Revolution here at Sacred Stories. I hope that you will continue this journey with me this year, and I look forward to sharing with you again on Monday, January 16th, as we continue to explore the Sapphire Blue solar color energy. Don't forget to send me your questions or group meditation support requests to thecolorrevolution@verizon.net. And until next time, let's strive to color our world amazing.